It's time, my friends, for another Devo tip on the sacred conspiracy to stand against evil principalities and powers. Ephesians 6:10 through 12. Well, why is there such a high concentration of mattress firm stores in Chicago? Some are even located across the street from each other. Is this a case of over mattressification or money laundering? I don't know. But the sacred conspiracy takes an undeniably clear stand against evil principalities. Just as we are united as Christ's body, the one new man, we stand as one single warrior in Christ. Success on the battlefield depends on a unified effort to be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might. We put on the whole armor of God together and stand in solidarity against the schemes of the devil. Paul classifies the combatants into two groups: the church, who stands in the strength or armor of the Lord, and the cosmic evil powers, who scurry around looking for a chance to launch their rockets, so to speak. These dark forces are actively working behind the scenes against God's good intentions for his creation. So Paul says we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over this present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. The unseen dimension of reality must be considered. According to Greg Boyd, he says, if we lose our conviction that we have real enemies in the heavenlies that we struggle against, we invariably and unwittingly begin to view other humans as our enemies. And that's a problem. But it's complicated. Here's Deuteronomy 32:8. When the Most High assigned lands to the nations, when he divided up the human race, he established the boundaries of the peoples according to the number in his heavenly court. So, after God assigns members of his court to oversee the nations, some of them defected. Paul calls them principalities, which means the first or chief rulers of the heavenly court had turned into traitors. Next in line are authorities, a Greek word that suggests that certain beings have been given delegated authority over something, likely commissioned by the corrupt principalities. Third in line are the cosmic powers, a Greek word used only here in the New Testament. But in rabbinic writings, its influence is universal, which leads many to believe that the cosmic powers are social political structures or systems that permeate over this present darkness. And lastly, we have spiritual forces of evil. This likely refers to the work of demonic spirits. Yes, it's complicated. Earth looks like a battlefield because it is a battlefield. But Paul's point here is not to lay out an organized hierarchy of evil powers. He's reassuring us that Christ's ascension has created a cosmic shift in power, authority, and standing. The power grab of principalities and authorities and cosmic powers is an illegitimate charade. The fraudulent pretensions of demons only bully those whom they perceive as vulnerable. It is through the church, my friends, that the manifold wisdom of God is made known to the rulers and authorities in the heavenly places. That's Ephesians 3:10. So we do not have to fight the battle to subdue the enemy. We only need to stand firm in the victory already accomplished in Christ at Calvary. As the new adopted sons of God, we will replace the crooked principalities and one day judge them for their arrogant abuse of power. So, be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might, and take a bold stand against evil.